Welcome to GearCheckGames. This is part 19 of our commentary for Banjo-Kazooie. Last time, we finally completed Click Clock Wood after 3 godforsaken episodes. And today we are going to begin the true endgame of Banjo-Kazooie, starting with Grunty's Furnace Fun. And I hope you've been paying attention to Brentilda's little trivia pieces about Gruntilda, because those are going to be very important here soon.
I haven't.
Have you been writing them down?
Well, I have been recording this entire game, so in theory, we shouldn't have any problems here.
You're gonna forget one, aren't you? Oh no, it's Beether Bother! Don't go in there!
Yeah, I guess this does have a lot in common with Beaver Brother, because it's filled with annoying minigames.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So basically, and this is another kind of long-held tradition of the 2 games in the Banjo series, is these kind of recap finales, where there's in order to access the final boss, there's a challenge you have to pass that draws upon your knowledge of the game and how well you've been paying attention and, you know, practicing the game mechanics, I guess. Because, you know, we're gonna have to go through various kinds of challenges here that test, like, your memory of, like, what the levels look like, what different parts of the levels look like, what music plays where, what character has which voice. And some of them are very mean-spirited, like, namely the ones where it's like, what level was this picture taken in? And it'll be like an extreme close-up of, like, something that looks like it could be in, like 3 different
texture.
possible... Yeah, it's a blurry N64 wall texture. Obviously, it's Gobi's Valley.
So, I can't believe
Alright, here we go, let's go.
His
His
butt.
feet.
I did not read that question, and I don't know if I want the context for that. Anyway, were you going to say something, Trey?
So, I have a question about Grunty.
Yes.
Because she did that whole spiel about the game show in rhyme. And this got me thinking, is she cursed to rhyme? Like, if she doesn't rhyme, will she die?
Well, no, the hilarious thing is that it is purely, like, part of her personal brand, I guess, that she rhymes. Because in the second game, she gets help from her sisters, and at a certain point, they tell her, okay, if you don't stop with these rhymes, we're not going to help you anymore. And she's like, if I must. She doesn't rhyme anymore from that point on.
Aww. I wonder if they were just out of rhymes.
I don't blame them. Like, I've been having enough trouble just coming up with these video descriptions. Just these, like, 2-line couplets.
Yeah.
Stacker.
Stalker? Oh no, it said stacker.
Oh no. Oh, they boo you if you get it right?
Yeah, somebody boos you.
That's
I guess Grunty's got her minions, like, waiting in the wings to just demoralize.
Or more likely, she's just got, like, a soundboard set up.
It's like a phonograph machine. Oh, the world we were just in? Okay.
Oh god, this could be anything.
Oh, wow. Well, you
We'll go
really
through
have to be
these
paying
questions.
attention for that
Fire.
one, dang.
Yeah.
She's not pulling any punches on these questions.
I think it's Witchy
Well, that's what
World.
makes it
you're going for
trickier
the
is
life?
that,
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm going for the... Well, no, not going for the life. I'm just going for the Joker, because if you get one of these right, you get 2 skips that you can use.
Oh.
And because I'm a dirty coward, I'm going to need those for the instant death spaces, the red ones marked with the skull. Because if you screw those up, and those are like a random kind of challenge, like, you know, you could get a question. I think you could get a mini game, and like when the Turtle Choir is on the table, like, no thanks, I'm good.
I like how she bakes cheats into her own board game.
Yeah. Well, it's like in Shadow the Hedgehog, that one boss that's like a slot machine, where if you get the right results on the slot machine, it like harms Eggman instead of you.
He may be a villain, but he still plays fair.
Yeah. In his own words, where's the fun in taking over the world without any challenge?
What in the water chomps your feet?
Electric toasters.
my god. Well, in Tooty it is electric eels, because that's one of the enemies from Jolly Roger's Lagoon.
She'll do anything to get rid of that banjo.
What are we doing?
Yep, here it is.
Oh, hey, the worst one. Awesome. And you better believe that during this dialogue, I was busy, like, fumbling around my desk trying to get my notebook ready to write these down.
Oh god, they start off fast, too.
Uh-huh. And it's the longest combination possible.
Oh god.
And, actually, I forget, when you do this in-game, you don't have a timer for putting this in, do you? I'm pretty sure in Bubble Gloop Swamp you can just take as long as you like.
I think so. So it's like extra hard mode.
Yeah. Yeah, one thing about the finales in Banjo games is they're kind of like multi-tiered, and they really don't pull any punches. It's like
Don't boo me, I'm right.
It seems like with this game they weren't really concerned about making sure that all players made it to the end as much as like how far can you get, because even if you beat this quiz game, there's still another door you have to get through that requires like 20 additional jiggies to bypass.
Yeah.
She gets her clothes the same place that I get my gaming memorabilia. Have I told the story on GearCheck how I got both a PS4 controller and a 2D Mario amiibo? How I just
From the trash?
Yeah, I just found it next to the dumpster.
I don't think so, but I think I remember you mentioning that at one point.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be anything.
That's obviously the musical goat.
God. It just occurred to me that the Joker card isn't properly formatted for this aspect ratio.
Oh, you use your Joker to get to go past the Banjo-Kazooie space?
No, I think I used it by accident. I just pushed the wrong button.
I was like, why use your card on that?
Yeah. Well, and I think for that reason I go for another one towards the end. I could go a little out of my way.
A mad
I would have
vulture.
guessed the other one.
God. Yeah, I don't remember any of these answers. Because I recorded this like 4 months ago.
I'm disappointed Clanker isn't an answer.
Okay, that would be kind of funny.
Clankerfield left out. So what do you guys think of like this type
Which
of
character
finale?
has this cool voice?
Yeah, there's only one voice she'll say that for.
I would be like, how'd you get that?
Anywho,
What was your question?
well, I think I mentioned earlier that the at least one of the game designers on this game has like publicly apologized for the way this finale was handled. And I know I've heard a lot of people say that they thought this was really frustrating. What do you guys think of this quiz game finale?
I mean, I liked it. I'm very much the kind of player that tries to pay attention to everything and get the most out of a game I'm playing. So I liked the challenge that kind of rewarded me for doing that.
Well, yeah, it kind of rewards you for getting invested in the game and really paying attention. But I can see, like, if you were somebody who was just going through this game to review it as part of your job,
Yeah.
which, I mean, heaven help you.
You know, this
I can
dumb
see
thing's
this being
name.
really annoying. Oh my God.
Namby-pamby and lumpy-dumpy.
I think in the original N64 version, one of the options was Humba Wumba, who they actually made into a character in Banjo-Tooie.
Nice.
Oh god.
Slug stew. I do.
Also, I don't know if there were any changes in this game, but I know at least in Banjo-Tooie, there's a similar quiz game you have to go through, and one of the multiple choice answers references Donkey Kong, and obviously they had to change that for the Xbox Live version because, you know, Microsoft and all that.
Donkey Kong's like a cultural icon. I feel like you should
Wait
be
a
able to
minute.
use at least his name.
Well, I feel like Nintendo's lawyers might have some words for you.
So
Yeah.
you used a skip to get to this Joker card to get a card.
Well, you get 2 cards.
Oh, you get 2. Okay, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, why did you blow one to get one?
Did you just
Yeah.
accidentally press the use a card button again on the card space?
I had an itchy trigger finger, okay? Cut me some slack.
Well, I mean, either way, you're getting 2 for 1, so like you can take.
Well, because
2
the
back
final
with you.
2 spaces are instant death spaces.
Oh,
Like I said, this is meant to be like a legitimate challenge. You know, not every player is supposed to make it to the end of this game.
they're weeding out the people who just don't want to devote themselves to learning anything about this game.
Yeah.
Is that
It's just funny.
Is this another reason that like fans of this are like real
Alright, Beaver Bottom.
fans? Like,
Oh my
gamers.
god, no!
Well, hell, at least Mumbo Magic is going to help us.
You got literally the worst game.
Yeah. Yeah, why are the 2 worst games in Bubble Gloop Swamp? Just no words.
I know we're just so devastated that we have to see this again.
I'm just intensely concentrating on this pre-recorded footage that I already played.
That's
Things aren't going so
unfortunate.
hot, but also Mr. Vile seems to be having a rough time of it.
Yeah,
God.
Oh my god, do I lose this one?
it could
I
happen.
honestly can't remember if I lose this one and have to do a different game.
It's always
It's
the
kinda
worst
looking
when
that
it just like changes what you're supposed to eat, like in the middle of your eating animation.
Yeah, well, you've already got one in your mouth, and it's like, come on.
Thanks, game. I think you'll be fine. You're doing
This is-
great.
This was the precursor to Beaver Bother.
Yeah. Oh god.
Worm
Yeah, see?
worry.
Oh, there we go.
Alright. That went
Never
too
had
bad.
any doubt.
Christ.
So wait. So the cards are for the instant death spaces.
Yeah, I'm saving him for the really threatening ones.
Isn't on show.
Yeah, he's in Donkey Kong Country too, not Banjo-Kazooie. Idiots!
It was back when they could actually reference that. I wonder if, when Rare got bought out, they're like, oh man, that's gonna be a lot of work. Retrofitting all that
Flying
stuff.
radio-controlled bats. See, that doesn't seem like a repulsive thing. It's just, I don't know.
Sounds cool.
I'd have fun doing that. Yeah. Radio-controlled anything.
God, that's cruel that the very last space is an instant death one.
I know,
Yeah,
You
right?
have to go through it.
They knew what they were doing when they designed this thing.
Wait, don't you like still have to fight her?
Well, see, that's what I mean. This with the multi-tiered ending, and it's kind of weird because it almost gives you the choice of like to what degree you want to complete the game.
Oh god.
Also, because of the widescreen, when Gruntilda was running away there, you could see the lava through the wall.
I just realized she has Diddy Kong's shirt.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh my god. How many times have I played this game and I've never noticed that?
When are we gonna get a game where we play as Tooty and we have to rescue Banjo? And she
Never.
recruits a friend with long hair who can kind of glide.
Yeah, Tooty could have been like the Coco Bandicoot of this series, but
Yeah.
then they immediately dropped her in after the first game. Yeah, the only time Tooty appears in Tooie is because in the final stage is a giant milk carton with her face on it.
Chief Keyboard Stacker. Oh, this is the credits?
Yeah, these are the credits.
Oh.
And half the fun of this is just like deciphering what these positions are supposed to be and what everybody's name is.
Yeah. I also love that Grunty's grand, like, smoke screen to waste Banjo's time while she makes her escape is making him watch the credits.
Well, joke's on her because I have the power of editing on my side.
I feel like this is one of those games where, like, it really feels like Banjo really doesn't have any enemies. He just solves people's problems and makes friends along the way.
Yeah. He's like the main character from Princess Mononoke.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of Tooty, where you just kind of like mess up people's days.
Yeah. Yeah, Banjo's on a quest for revenge, so better not get in his way.
I guess a more accurate one would have been Conker's Bad Fur Day, where you actually are just like a little shit running around screwing up people's lives. But Tooty has more instances than this one of not necessarily positive interactions with other NPCs.
Well, in Tooty, you just straight up murder... Yeah, you just murder a couple of innocent ice cubes.
Jeez. Mr. Vile.
To be fair, you were trying to help one of them.
Yeah.
So wait, what? Oh hey, it's Tip Tub.
Banjo just made it look like an accident. Oh god, it's boggy. Everybody run.
Aww.
No,
He's so
everybody run.
tired.
That's what we gotta do in his minigame. Is run.
He didn't make it up the hill.
Steven Shrapnel Brand.
How do you get the Jiggy back?
I would run from Waza, honestly. He's
I guess
scary
the
looking.
positioning of these characters in the levels assumes you never got their jiggies. Because Waza should be in the cave, like, after we helped him. And, you know, he shouldn't have a jiggy.
Oh, and Trunker's back to normal size.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because, again, we didn't help him. According to these credits.
Imagine-
Gobi's still chained up.
Imagine being the employee on the team that gets Lago in your name.
Yeah. He's the
Oh, I
one who
hate
used
those
up
guys.
too many sick days, I guess.
There's that weird
Strange
creature sitting
noisemakers.
next to him.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, they just credited Nintendo of America.
Wait, did they really?
Yeah, NOA. Just Yamauchi Arakawa.
Well, didn't they, like, help produce this game back in the day?
Well, I mean, Nintendo published this when it was on the N64.
Yeah. So, I mean, they did have, like, quite a
Bean
bit...
counting.
He's still trapped. What the hell?
It's like Majora's Mask. It's just undoing all of the good deeds we did. So yeah, in the Xbox Live Arcade version, they have additional credits for the people who ported it, and they're really long, especially compared to the first, like, the original credits. So what I did is I just put them side by side in the final episode when they do the enemy roll call. So you're welcome.
Okay, I really like this little barbecue they're having.
Yeah.
This is adorable.
Note to self, don't play Banjo-Kazooie before eating dinner. Because now I'm hungry.
Gosh, Tooty's just so freaking happy.
Even when she's exasperated at her idiot brother and his idiot friends.
Wait, I missed what she said.
The witch... What are you doing celebrating? The witch is still out there.
Yeah, like, in theoretically,
That's
she can
amazing.
just, like, until it can just recapture, and then you're just started over.
Until it just nukes his house. Like she does in Tooty.
That happens in Tooty?
Yep.
Yeah, but we're not going to let it happen in this game. So join us next time for the final episode of Banjo-Kazooie, where we finally take on Gruntilda at the top of her tower. See you then.
So, yeah.
Go fight Grunty in her castle.
Yeah!
Bye.